Call me the Brooklyn Nets. In Brooklyn, I network. Get fly in Charlotte, spread my wings like a hornet. Every time I hear your music, I fast forward. If I was bipolar, I as soon as my mood switch. Something like Chicago, cause I'm back on my bull. In the gym, working on my Cleveland Cavs. I be running like the horse on the Dallas Mavs. Hungry, so I gotta put some food in my stomach. I need some sweet and sour sauce for my Denver Nuggets. In the getaway car, I had to work on the engine, the crankshaft, cylinder head, and the pistons. These rappers is my kids, call Maury up. I'm in the golden state of mind, a warrior. Rockin' like Houston, I don't give a... I don't rap for free, I sell verses, Swiss beats and Timberland. Indiana Pacers jacket with the zipper. I just got a haircut with some LA Clippers. Like the Lakers bring the chip to my city. Shout to my bleak ass Memphis. I be on my Grizzly, heat like Miami. Get bucks like Milwaukee, Jadakiss already said that. Shooting like the Timberwolves, I ain't missing fam. Timber, knock the trees down on your timberlands. Birds call them pelicans. Knicks in the rain, lightning and thunder. I'm a hustling veteran. I'm a survivor like. Respect me from Brooklyn to Compton. I was born in 78. Never been a quitter. 2 years ahead of my.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Hi everyone, greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, I'm Kevin Harlan. Our very own Allie LaForce has the sidelines covered for us tonight. And a chance now to look at the schedule for Houston. On Friday, they'll go up against Cade Cunningham and the Detroit Pistons. And then on Monday, they'll host the Brooklyn Nets.
And that one against the Raptors. That's one to mark on the schedule. It's their 5th game of the year, and we should start to see their lineups get sorted out.
Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the small 4. And for the Rockets, Smith is out there with Alperen Sengun. And it's Durant. Then there's Amen Thompson. And it's Capella in at the 5, down low. We got minutes, we have rotations. These elements, Greg, are very much in the works at this time of the season.
And I tell you, a hot streak from a role player might earn them a starting spot. And further success can really shake things up. Giving everyone a fair chance is key.
It's taken away by Smith. Thompson in the corner. Back to Smith. Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. On offense, here are the Thunder coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
And with the type of defense they played that day, they were able to cause a lot of mistakes.
Not just forcing mistakes, but converting them into buckets on the other end. Great controlled aggression from their D in that game.
Yep, it counts.
An expert at getting into the lane and creating havoc. SGA.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
I caught up with Coach Ime Udoka. We talked about Jalen Williams and what he wanted to see from his team defensively against him. He told me we just have to be aware of where he is at all times. The second you lose sight of him, that's when he'll torch you. We all got to be on the same page. It seems like Williams will be a central focus for them tonight. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks.
0 for 3, not the start they're looking for.
Dort is screen on Thompson. Outside, Dort. Good on the three-point shot.
And the three-point shot wasn't always there for Dort. but he's put in a ton of work on it, and it shows.
And Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
And dunk by Hartenstein.
Oh, that's too smooth. I mean, Gilgeous-Alexander with some clever playmaking there.
Katie against Dort. And the shot goes down.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Tari Eason's checked in for Clint Capella. The free throw drops for Durant. And no questioning the greatness of Kevin Durant. But, Greg, trying to get back into championship contention.
Yeah, and since his 2 titles with the Warriors, disappointment with the Nets and Suns, can he get a shot at another ring?
Now here's Thompson. After the miss from Chet Holmgren. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Shots good by Williams.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Still, to this day, RJ, Kevin Durant still seems matchup proof.
Well, yeah, because nothing's changed with his height and the skill. That quick release and his competitiveness, it's the same as it's ever been. And Durant is just a true hooper. He has never stopped working on his game, and we all know he also watches a ton of basketball games.
Cason Wallace, he's checked in for Dort. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
You look at the Houston Rockets, already one of the most physically imposing teams in the league last season, and they got even bigger signing Clint Capella, of course, the trade for Kevin Durant, and bringing back Steven Adams. They're a team that nobody looks forward to facing, guys.
Leveraging all that size. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. And the Thunder with the possession here. The Rockets making the shot. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
That's the kind of play that'll fire up your team. J-Dub converting through contact.
Houston making some changes. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Şengün. And Shepard subbed in for Jabari Smith. Alex Caruso, who's checked in for the Thunder.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he uses the glass on the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second bucket tonight.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Now here's Thompson. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
And he didn't just create offense for himself now. He did a tremendous job of setting up his teammates as well.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander following the score by Houston. Caruso kicks to Holmgren. And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That's his first foul. So for the Rockets, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Şengün comes in for Tari Eason. And Smith subbed in for Shepard. The Thunder also changing it up. Jalen Williams is checked in for Chet Holmgren. Aaron Wiggins comes in for Williams. And it's Isaiah Joe in for SGA. And here are the Rockets now, following the score by Oklahoma City. And he comes up with the deuce. Durant's got 11 points.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Here's Caruso. And he jams it with authority.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
No good from Durant.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Wallace finds Caruso. 6 on the shot clock. Driving inside.
The burst of Caruso can surprise defenders.
KD with it. He gets it up. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Oklahoma City out in front, leading by 3. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Thunder?
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
They've got Tari Eason, Alperen Sengun out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Shepard, and it's Holiday in at the shooting guard position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets.
Yeah, Williams much more physical than most think. He can get through that contact.
They double-team Sengun. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And here is Caruso. He's got 6. Wallace finds Williams. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Their last meeting was in Oklahoma City, where they were unable to fight off the Thunder.
And turnovers were the story for them when they saw each other last. I mean, just a heartbreaking way to lose the game.
Well, that's what you get when you go for style points with the fadeaway, and look, he paid the price.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Smith comes in for Tari Eason. Durant's checked in for Aaron Holiday. It's Thompson in for Shepard. Rocket 2. The Thunder with another miss. And it's Sengun with the ball for the Houston Rockets. Trailing by 5. And last season, the Thunder with the best record in the NBA, and Greg, the best point differential in NBA history.
How about eclipsing the 71 Lakers that were led by the great Wilt Chamberlain and Jerry West? And OKC started that season as the youngest team in the league. Needless to say, we've never seen anything like it. Alexander's checked in for Jalen Williams. With a break in the action, let's show you the teams with the most second-chance points last year. The Rockets, number 1. Yeah, that was a huge factor for them a season ago. Their ability to attack the offensive glass and then convert those into second-chance buckets. I mean, no one did it better.
And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
And he had a good look, and Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
Wallace against Durant. Sengun with this screen on Wallace. Pulls up on the wing. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. KD's got 13.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Durant. 23 points for him the last game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
And I love what he's been able to do on the glass, securing some extra possessions for his team. This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Thompson. Gilgeous-Alexander, excellent touch around the rim. And it doesn't seem like the analytics folks are often fans of the mid-range jumper. But Richard, where do you stand on that?
Well, I think great players have to use the mid-range jumper because most teams are protecting the paint and the three-point line. So for the best players, the shot creators, the guys that need to score buckets, they've got to have an in-between game.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks a lot, guys. There's a resemblance in Alperen Şengün's game. Coach Udoka said he's got a little bit of Joker in him. That's the first thing you'll see. Şengün acknowledged the comparison, adding our passing skills and touch under the rim is similar, but Joker is like monster level. I want to get to that level. Back to you, Kevin.
He is clearly on the rise. Thank you, Allie. Here's KD. Following the score by Oklahoma City. Shot on the wing. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Wallace kicks to Williams. Caruso sets the screen for Williams. Drains it from beyond the arc. Now it's a 6-point Oklahoma City lead.
Nice job by Williams, carving out some space on that one.
Tari Eason's checked in for Houston. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's checked in for Wiggins. Chet Holmgren comes in for Jalen Williams. Dort, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Cason Wallace. Now here's Durant. He's got 15. 1:41 left in the first half of basketball. And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the number 2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge.
Houston making a switch here. Şengün's checked in. And the dunk by SGA.
Oh, how about the slam there from Gilgeous-Alexander? He loves getting that type of positioning down low.
Outside Durant. Pass to Capella to the inside. Out to Smith. Thompson for 3. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
Defensively, you have to live with Thompson making those because if you get up too close at the arc, Ahman will blow right by you.
Now here's Holmgren from the arc. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists tonight. Durant down low. Covered by Joe. And that one's good. Durant.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Pass to Joe. Here's Hartenstein. Outside, SGA. And the Thunder, another 3.
And after struggling out the gate, he's looked more confident. And it's why his teammates have continued to feed him.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, and you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
Now Kevin Durant. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Thunder. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the...
Good to be with you for halftime. Let's check in on the NBA action coming up later tonight. Over at Spectrum Center, the Hornets will face off against the Nets. Tip-off is 7 p.m. Eastern Time.
This is going to be an exciting one, Ernie. I'm ready.
Yeah, I saw my big fella. Let's get it going.
See, every time you yawn, you make me yawn.
And so thinking about the first half of this game, it's likely we'll see some adjustments for the Houston Rockets. That is more than enough